Rob from Buckeyes Battle Cry here. I am here to call my shot on the Indiana-Michigan game. Indiana football, number 1 rush defense, number 7 team sacks, 31 for the year, number 3 total defense, number 8 total offense, number 30 rush offense, number 19 pass offense, has been averaging 46.56 points per game, only has given up 13.67 points per game. Let's go back to the 45.56 points per game. They put up 47 on Michigan State. They beat them by a lot. It wasn't even close. I think the final score was 47 to 15. It wasn't even close. And Michigan had the hardest time trying to beat them. They almost lost against Michigan State. Let's be honest about that. I said the last video, 2 average teams fighting for a bowl berth, and Michigan's coaches were coaching for their jobs. But who is the man who's leading this Indiana Hoosier charge? Curt Cignetti. One photo I saw him posting on social media was, I saw the score. They were up, Michigan State, it was pretty much the end of the game. And he's still standing there on the sideline like it's the beginning of the game and it's all tied up. Now, that is a coach who you want in charge of your program. And he is a proven winner wherever he goes. 128-35 overall his coaching career. And in the entirety of Indiana football, they've never gotten to 9-0. And for the first time ever, in Curt Cignetti's first ever season as the Indiana football coach, they are at 9-0. This is a man who's leading boys. Meanwhile, on the Michigan sideline, the coach Sherrone Moore, who wants to cry after he beats Penn State and say, "Oh, Harbaugh, my boy." I wonder if Harbaugh is crying for him since their team is having a really sucky season. And after this game, it's going to be worse. They're going to be 500. This game's not even close. The rankings I just read off, Michigan's not even close. Indiana is going to be the more physical team, the more motivated team. And they're going to have Curt Cignetti again, a man who's leading boys. And you know what? I guarantee you right now, which I've seen all over social media, all over Michigan football YouTube channels, that they wish they would have gone out and gotten Curt Cignetti, but they had to settle for Sherrone Moore. So while Curt Cignetti has led Indiana to its first ever 9-0 season, Sherrone Moore is having trouble keeping the ship afloat. It is not good. This game is not going to be close. Michigan is going to get bullied all the way up and down this field. And I predict that the final score is going to be 42-14. Because you know what? Indiana's playing Big Ten ball. They're playing bully ball. They're pushing teams up and down the field. And that's going to happen to Michigan. Not even close. It's going to be over before it began. And one more thing. After Indiana blows out Michigan, there's going to be even a bigger meltdown within the fan base. The coach that they once wanted at the helm, they'll be calling for him to be fired. They'll be calling for his $5 million buyout. They'll be calling for all the other coaches' heads, all the other coaches' jobs. And all I heard during the offseason is, we trust in Sherrone Moore. He took over for Harbaugh. Yeah, sure, he took over for Harbaugh and took his already developed national championship team. And all the other I heard so much about the other coaches. So much. Oh, well, they worked under the previous staff. It's going to be okay. Nobody develops better than us. Well, how's that working now? After Michigan gets blown out by Indiana, a lot, by the way, it's going to be bad. They better hope that Michigan gets it done against Northwestern, which, there's a possibility they won't, or else you can say goodbye to even a bowl game. How the mighty have fallen, going from on top of the world, we're the next Georgia type of deal, to possibly being looking on the inside from the outside to even get into a bowl game. That's how bad it is. And I'm here for it. All of it.